Hi, welcome to StarSeed Chat. Today you're talking with Aaron. We are going to be discussing solar flares and space weather impacts. A lot of our information that we were receiving, I believe, is wrong. They're saying that greenhouse emissions is causing a lot of our issues. They're saying that our ozone's got holes in it because of our greenhouse emissions, and they're saying that polar ice caps are melting because of greenhouse emissions. No, that's just a cash cow to add more bills to make more money. Anyways, so we're going to be discussing the structure of the sun. This I'm fully aware of, but I'm just going to read it out to you. It's basically deals with your photosphere, your convective zones, your radiative zones, and then obviously your core and then the actual fusion reactions and fusing actions inside the sun that causes 90 to pretty much 100% of our solar flares. So basically, the structure of the sun is the photosphere. It's a thin outermost layer of the sun. So basically this right there, that little sphere edge there, you can kind of see it. It is opaque. It is slightly less opaque than the actual air of Earth. So basically, we can't see our air, but you can see the opaque air on the sun. Convective zones are convection. Wow. So thermal columns carry out hot materials to the surface of the sun. Once the materials cool off, it plunges back towards the hot radiative zone. So basically, it's just like a cycle. It's just a constant cycle, just like, I guess, hot water with cold water. Hot water rises up, and then as it cools down, it goes down, and so on and so forth. Same kind of system. The radiative zone carries the intense heat of the core outward as thermal radiation, with material rapidly cooling and the density of the solar material decreasing 100-fold from the top of the core to the top of the radiative zone. So basically, it's the same concept. It gets hotter, it cools down, it gets hotter, it cools down. It just basically it circulates back into its own system. 99% of all the power generated by the sun comes from within 24% of the sun's radius. So 24% of the sun's radius is basically where most of the power generated, most of the energy that is burnt, most of the stuff that is used to keep the sun going. Any asteroid or any material obviously that goes into the sun is going to be used as fuels. That sucks to be them, but that's just the way it is. If you decide to fly yourself into the sun, well, you're asking for it. So solar flares. I know that a lot of our solar flares haven't caused a lot of weather in our actual general information. I haven't found any general information or even any educated general information on actual weather causing or is caused by solar flares. You can't tell me that solar flares aren't impacting it. You can't tell me that when a white dwarf explodes, yes, they may have exploded 400 years ago because it's super, super far away, but eventually that wave is going to come and it's going to eventually hit us, if it does hit us. And if it does hit us, it is going to impact our weather. It is going to impact even our rotation. It's even going to impact the axis of our rotation. So really, a lot of the information that they're giving us is just information to keep us dumbed down, I guess I should say. Keeping you dumbed down to keep paying the bills. Just like the whole thing when, I'm just going to say right now, the Bible about the one world order. I don't read the Bible, everyone's saying this now about the one world order coming. That's because they're telling you that will happen. That way they're preparing you so that when it does happen, or when they implement that system where it is a one world order, you'll just line up like cows. It's the exact same thing. They're feeding you information so that you believe it, so that that's the only information that you know. Well, this information here that I'm providing you is proving that there is space weather. It's not necessarily proving it, but I'm giving you basically my opinion, and my opinion is an educated opinion. And I believe that a lot of our space weather, a lot of our information that we're receiving is wrong. And they're just giving it to us this way that we're not aware of this, so that they just keep making money off of us. It's just the way it is. And eventually they'll stop doing it once they realize that, hey, we're not stupid anymore. We're seeing through your lies and your blasphemy. So anyways, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching my video. If you can subscribe, like, and share, and press that little bell in the bottom right corner, and it can give you any notifications of when I have any new videos to upload. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning. Goodbye.